a 700 rating. That's right, big guy. That would take me to divisional, 2 away from World Series. I've never made the World Series. I feel I could. Oh shoot, you get Babe Ruth if you get the World Series? Those are some crazy stats. We're gonna talk more about stats in a little bit, but those are amazing stats. I've went against him a few times though, and I've had no trouble with him. He's never hit a home run on me, but those stats are undeniable. Chipper Jones, oh man, that's it will be very hard for me to pass on Chipper Jones when I get to the World Series. The only problem I have with him is his fielding. It's still a silver, which isn't horrible. It's like a C average student, but a switch hitting lefty with that much contact and that much power, that blows me away. Um, Craig Kimbrel. It's hard for me to get a closing pitcher if I was had these options. Ty Cobb, obviously, he's amazing, but I am very much enjoying Ken Griffey Jr., so I would stay with Griffey. I mean, and I don't know why Troy Tulowitzki's on here. I love Troy Tulowitzki. He's a great player, but those stats, who's picking him? Like, the only reason he's like 60,000 right now on the market is because no one's fucking picking him. I don't understand who would pick him out of all these people. I would get Craig Krimble. I'd get Chris Kringle before I would take Troy Tulowitzki. But people are doing it. I mean, he's a 97. A fucking 97. Uh, Either way, it's definitely between these two. I really enjoy Ichiro in left field, even though that's not his designated spot. Man, but that it would be hard to lose Ichiro's. I think he has 90. That's gonna bug me. I gotta get this. I think he has 98 arm strength. I could be wrong, but it'd be hard to go from 90 something to 76 because I love being able to throw people out no matter who has the ball in the outfield. And then Chipper Jones. If this was 2 weeks ago, I would for sure take Chipper Jones. But I recently acquired 99 overall Josh Donaldson, and I am very much enjoying him. I think I've hit 3 or 4 home runs. That's my shoe, big guy. I've hit 3 or 4 home runs with him. He's not, his average isn't great, but he's one of the 3 true outcomes. You know, walk, strikeout, or home run. He's that guy for me. He either smacks the shoot out of it or he strikes out. That's what I've noticed with him. But it'd be hard for me to pass on Chipper, so we'll see. I got to get there first. I'm not even in the divisional series yet. Um, I've had some things where I had to cancel games. My last video, my wife was on her way home, and I didn't start making tacos like I should have because I was in the middle of a game, and it was like a 50-minute stream I had going. I was winning that game. I think it was 4-2, but I didn't have the the voice on in that game, so it was just a boring, soundless game to watch. It was pretty much just commentary from the broadcasters. So sorry about that if for the I believe it was 2 people who watched that, but I think I want to say it was in the seventh, and my wife got home and I had to cut the game short. I didn't even try to get a um, what is it? When you try to get out of the game, it'll come to me eventually. I just quit altogether, and then the same thing happened 2 days ago. So I should be in 700s already, but stuff happens. That's life. Let's go over my team real quick. I'll start off by saying I very much enjoy this team. It's not the best team you could have, but I enjoy them. Like I said, Ichiro, yep, 98. See, 98 arm strength. That's having that is amazing. Great. I had Ichiro initially where he's supposed to be in right field, but I really wasn't enjoying him. I didn't like playing him. And then I got Dawson and took Ichiro and put him on the bench for a while. Dawson is incredible. Yes, you're incredible too. I think I gotta move Dawson out from hitting second. This is not a great spot. I might switch him with Miguel Cabrera, but I don't know. It's so hard to move Andre Dawson. I mean, those stats, but Miguel Cabrera's stats are even better. So I mean, it's not a bad switch to move him to second. Usually, you don't want that slow of a guy though. Batting second. It's nice having Dawson at 87 speed, but and then we'll talk more about Albies in a little bit. I'll think about that. Center field, I actually just picked up Griffey like 2 or 3 days ago. I think I have Yeah, I only have 17 at bats with him. 2 home runs. He just smacks the ball. Batting almost 300. OPS 1074. He's raking for me. He's doing great. I'm gonna keep him unless something crazy happens. I don't see myself getting Ty Cobb, so Griffey's there for the long haul. And then I've been going through left fielders a lot. I had Luis Gonzalez, solid lefty. He's got good fielding. His arm strength was a little bit low for me. I had two beasts. Oh, before I had Griffey, we'll go over another budget center fielder that if you're struggling with your center field and you need a guy that is a sneaky pick, I'll give you one in a little bit. Anyway, left field, I had Luis Gonzalez, I had Garrett Anderson, I had even the new Ryan Braun. I had him. I didn't like any of those guys, especially the Ryan Braun. He's messed me up a lot. But when I had him, I wasn't a huge fan. I threw Ichiro out there just because I needed to sell some stuff to buy. I believe it was Ernie Banks. And oh, by the way, guys, I don't grind. I don't do all the programs. I don't do any of that. If I not need, but if I want a guy, I sell other guys to get the guy. I'm not a guy that has every card in the game. I think I'm level 90 silver. I'm not that high up. I've only been playing this game for a few years, but I very much enjoy it. Anyway, I threw Ichiro out there in left field, and he's been with me ever since. What's he batting? Batting 335, OPS 818. He even has 2 home runs. I couldn't believe it when I got one, let alone two. 173 at bats. He's a great hitter, great guy. Hits the gap a lot. He just dinks it right over the third base or the first baseman a lot. He just gets on. Batting out of the one spot is great for Ichiro. Like I said, Josh Donaldson. Like I said, batting 214, 28 at bats, 4 home runs. And you gotta remember, there's 3 or 4 home runs in those 2 games I've quit recently that didn't count because the game wasn't finished and I left early. But he smacks. We'll see how we do with him. Ernie Banks, definitely worth the money. One of my most expensive. No, Griffey was my most expensive player, but Ernie Banks was second, and so far very much worth it. The only thing is his speed. Uh, 55. It's a little annoying because I doubt he was actually that slow. I think they just couldn't make him crazy everything great. Um, but you know what? He fields great. Hitting's spectacular. I don't think I'm amazing with him. 6 home runs, batting almost 300, OPS 949. He's not doing bad. Did they show WAR? There's no way they could show WAR on here. Advanced stats. I don't see it. Power factor. Oh man, there's so much stuff on here. Nah, I didn't think so. What's he going for right now? Yeah, he's in the high 50s. He's just always worth a lot of money. That'd be cool if they had a WAR, like wins above your shitty replacement. Who's his replacement? His replacement would be, oh, that's not bad, Jose Reyes. But that's not the good Jose Reyes. That's Team Affinity Jose Reyes. I'm going over little stats. I got Jose Reyes when the game first came out, and those are good stats. I could use that. What's up, big guy? Did you tip over the bus? Well, there's kids on that bus, you crazy little boy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah? You stinky boy. Yes, I love you. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, Jose Reyes. Those stats were good when he first came out. Now I don't even have him on my bench. I should. Look at my bench. That thing's atrocious. Well, now that I see it, maybe I should fucking put in Jose Reyes. And then I cannot take Griffey out. He always gets a hit for me when I need him. Anyway, Ozzy Albies a lot shorter than I thought he was. He's only 5'8". I didn't realize this till yesterday. His batting hitbox is the same as Altuve's, where it's super low, and I'm not a huge fan because I bat out of strike zone. And when you're batting out of strike zone, it seems like his box is below where you're swinging. So fastballs seem like they're coming in high, but they're coming in perfect. So it's hard. I'm not a huge fan. You'll see what I mean. Cabrera, I picked him up. I bought one of these packs. They have these new packs. I wish, buy one of these 25,000 packs. And obviously I didn't get the rare. I got the mid tier, but mid tier has some players on it. Like I got Miguel Cabrera, you got Paul Molitor, Hanley Ramirez. Hanley Ramirez is the lower tier. What was the other? Was no way Al Kaline was mid tier. No, but either way, one of these packs that came up for me. These packs, not a huge fan at 40k a piece. It's very very low odds for how much it costs. They should have been 20, because in all honesty, 40k is a lot of money to be spending on these stubs, I guess you could say. But speaking of money, when you see 40k, in my mind at least, I don't see that as 40,000 stubs. The way they sell their stubs, let's go here. 1,000 stubs into the PlayStation Store. Let's see how much that costs. Hey, big guy. Okay, only microphones being broadcast. 1,000 stubs is 99 cents. So a dollar for 1,000 stubs. So with that knowledge in mind, when we go to packs, that means in essence this finest pack is $40. $40. And I don't know if no one else thinks like that, but that's how I see it. Good job stepping. That is not worth it to me because I bought. How many of those did I buy? I want to say I bought 5 of these packs. Just $200, right? 5 times 4 is 20. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. Sorry, I'm watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay, but that and I think I got 3 of the base, 1 rare, and 1 elite. I did get an elite. I got Bellinger, and I sold his ass immediately. This fucking Nolan Arenado, not a fan of. Definitely not a fan of him. He just didn't do anything for me. I had Rendon, I sold him. I had Ketel Marte. He's amazing. His stats are great, and he bats switch. But I sold him to buy packs. I'm telling you, that's what I do. I don't stockpile players. I have who I have. I've never had the Matt Chapman. I love his defense, so you can't. Defense wins games in football, and definitely in baseball helps. Vance, come here. Come here. This Rafael Devers, never had him. There's my Ozzy Albies I have at the moment. This Lindor, I was okay with. His stats aren't blow you away stats. His defense is good. Like, he doesn't miss the ball much ever. But the contact's kind of low versus lefties, which, I mean, you don't have to always really worry about, but they're still going to be lefties. And it's just not for me. Haven't played with Glaber. Bryce Harper, I'm so over Bryce Harper. Like, is there a way to look up his stats this year? No. He didn't have a great year, but they still gave him, because it's quote unquote fan vote, so you want to give him his dues because he was on the cover. But I say screw that, not worth it. But whatever, I'm not gonna nitpick. Josh Bell, I had Murray at first base when I picked up Josh Bell, so I immediately sold him for 20,000. And I'm very mad at Josh Bell because since he came in, Murray dropped from 50,000 to 22 at the time I sold him, because he brought to the table another switch first baseman. So that screwed me, and they both have good power and good contact. Murray, I believe, Murray had better defense, so I kept him. I enjoy defense in this game. Jack Flannery, whatever, didn't use him. Chris Bryant. If you need a third baseman, I was very impressed with Chris Bryant. Never hit a home run with him, I'll give him that, but batting 270, it's not Mendoza line or anything, but it's not great. But it seemed he was clutch, for me at least. His clutch isn't super high, it's 84, but I enjoyed playing with him. Obviously, I picked up Donaldson, so I got rid of him. Fernando Tatis, I've not used him, but I've played against him, and he's really good. Another player that's super sneaky good is Bo Bichette, I think is the stats are good. I mean, if you need a shortstop, and if he's like less than 15,000 right now in the market, definitely a good pickup. Um, that's about it. I haven't used Muncy. I haven't used Tim Anderson. I used this guy for a little bit. Not a fan of. Uh, if you're looking to hit bombs, have this guy. He just smacks. Didn't use Soler. Hated Yasmani Grandal. I had him. I had a I had an all switch team except my left fielder. That's when I had Luis Gonzalez. I had every player, every position was um, switch hitters, and I had Grandal catching obviously. And I put my creative player out into the right field. Um, Definitely not a fan of Yasmani Grandal. I don't know why, because his stats reflect that you should be good with him, but it just wasn't for me. I wasn't hitting. I think I can look at his. Oh no! Oh, there it goes. Sometimes you try and go wrong. Let's see. Where's that big boy? There he is. Okay, Diamond. Yeah, oh yeah, 159, no home runs, OPS 428. That's like if I was in the majors, what I would hit. Um, and it sounded like he had no at bats. He had 44 at bats. He swung the bat a lot. Just nothing for it. Austin Meadows, I've seen some play out of him, never impressed. Otani, I've only seen him come off the bench. I've never seen anyone actually playing him in right field. I've seen him play live 3 or 4 times last year. Definitely a good player. Just in this game, for some reason, he didn't get the stats that would put him on top as to wanting to play him in right field over anyone else. Mitch, haven't played him. Danny Snell, we're getting pretty much bottom of the barrel here. I had this guy for a little bit. He wasn't bad. 333, definitely not horrible. But in all honesty, and I'm going to be totally truthful here, the only reason I didn't play him is I don't like that they didn't program or patch in the names of these people. It just says number 5, and that really bugs me. Like, really, really bugs me. Um, that's it. We're good there. I'm just making a point that that pack is $40, and you could get a big old steaming pile of fucking Santana. So there's that. But this pack, if you get lucky, there's some good stuff. And for 25,000, I can let it slide. But for 40, I just can't. Back to the game. Oh, the sneaky good center fielder. When you need a center fielder and you're low on money, where is he at? Ramon Laureano. What's he going for? 10,500 right now on the sell now. The buy now is getting kind of pricey. I picked him up for 8 when I originally had him, but the contact is good on both sides. Um, Power on versus righties, great. It's to have a right-hand hitter that is good against righties. That's nice. You face a lot more righties than you will lefties in this game. His vision's bad, but I mean, it is what it is. Don't worry about any stat after the power, except when you hit defense. Fielding's 80, arm strength 99, arm accuracy 95, reaction 88, speed 79. I think there was Vance. Don't do that. 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 Anyway, I think there was at least two games, yeah, where the final play was him throwing someone out at home from center field. Don't underestimate a good outfield arm. If you have a need for a center fielder and not much funds, he's a good pickup. My bullpen is a shambles, but starting pitching, I just picked up Tommy John yesterday. I'd like to give him a shot. Vance. Man, you are scaring me, you big boy. Yeah, you. Couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me. It'll be 12. Okay, we're getting back to this right now. Just gonna let the puppies in. Okay, we'll let them in a little bit. Just Chewy's coming in right now. Okay, sorry. So, we got Tommy John. I haven't pitched with him yet. I'm waiting for that. I'm kind of excited because I like the idea of a pitcher doesn't have a fastball. You got the sinker, the curve, cutter, sweeping curve, and changeup. I know you could say the cutter is technically like a fastball, but he does not have a four seam. I like it. Placement. Anyway, let's see how that goes. I sold a lot of my bullpen. I had all diamonds, but I sold a lot of them to get Griffey Jr. And the main problem I'm having is I don't have lefties. Righty, 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 left, right, right. You know, the only lefty is a Silver Chris Sale, which he's good. If you need a lefty, that Silver Chris Sale is good. I'm thinking of selling one of these diamonds, but I don't know who. It's crappy. I'm not a huge fan of Strasburg, but he's better than Hoffman, that's for sure. And I really messed up taking Trevor Hoffman, because when you reach level 100, you get to pick players. Not 100, I think it's 80, maybe 70. And it was between Hoffman or Nolan Ryan 99. I should have taken Nolan Ryan 99 starter. That's how you got Kershaw. Everyone has that Kershaw, and then Trevor Hoffman. But them's the breaks. Kerry Wood, for budget pitching, definitely pick him up. Anyway, let's get a game going. Let's see. I enjoy, hopefully I get home field. I like playing. I passed it already. I always do at Coors Field. Just because, you know, the ball flies up in deck. And then finding an opponent. Baby, you can keep. Let's see. Any good memes out here? Oh, the internet. Men don't act like female. Oh. We're ready. Men don't like female lead action movies. No, everyone loves me. Maybe instead of focusing on gender, you could make a good fucking movie. That's a good point. Sex is viewed as basic human right in the Netherlands. I've come for your pickle. Okay, SpongeBob. Catfish Hunter? Hi, it's Bear.
The show comes to you live from the Mile High City.
Oh, big boy. I've actually never hit against a catfish hunter. Catfish.
Now in the box, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Okay, it's catfish.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Ichiro, if he gets on, the game was good. If he doesn't, the first inning's a wash.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two.
Fastball, slider, change of curve. Okay, standard pitching, nothing.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's
the
first inning of the inning.
First inning screwed, big guy. We got nothing to do. Might as well just take the pitches.
Fought off at the plate.
Might as well just take
foul. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell
go.
yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Throw to first will take care of him.
Or he just
won't. On the
Okay, let's get serious a little bit here. Catfish looks like he's throwing down. So I'm going to take
coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's
he
in
realized
the
maybe
dirt.
he'll start taking, so he's going to try one more low, but in the strike zone. Nope.
Ball two.
Now it's coming low, but in the strike zone. He's starting to freak. He realizes that I'm paying attention.
Is chased out of the zone.
I was thinking of being in the zone, but
that's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Oh, we're supposed to overwatch a little bit.
And another foul ball.
Yeah, we're going to play Overwatch.
Now another 2-2. Had to sit
Think about
back on the
Albies. Oh, like I was saying,
changeup, and he
Albies.
did a
Look how
good job
low
to
his
get the bat
batting
on that one.
the strike box.
We're just underway here in Denver.
Catfish dick.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning.
Not a great way to start the game, but you know, it is what it is.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
I've not had good success.
First offering on its way.
Griffey.
Look at that.
Well above the letters with the fastball
Perfect.
that time.
He threw it up there. That's okay. We'll just have him ground out.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget
Son of a
about it.
bitch.
And that baby's gone. So the bases are clear now following the home
Dead
run.
fucking
And
center.
taking
It said
in as the
perfect.
big-time power
You know,
threat, Josh
sometimes this
Donaldson.
game, I don't know. Maybe I.
And a layoff fastball here
Come on,
in a good
ump.
spot, but
Maybe I
ruled the
should
ball
switch to
1-0.
the other pitching.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
I know. Let's see. Pitching. Meter, classic, pulse, pure analog. The pure analog the one that everyone uses?
At the plate, Ted Williams, as he'll get his
That's
first
the one.
opportunity.
I don't know how this works.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a laser
that's
off into foul
not bad, I
territory.
guess. Pull it down, and then you go up.
Popped him up.
Look at that. It's working.
Donaldson in foul ground.
Okay.
He hauls it in without any
Cap.
trouble.
Watch
And
your
there are
ass,
two away.
Catfish. Let's do this.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in steps Big Frank. Here comes the first pitch.
Speak about Frank for a second.
And he fouls
The
this one
difference
off.
between... Oh, he doesn't have any of the stats. When Frank Thomas
Bases are empty.
came out, he was the shit. Like, holy crap, those stats are unbelievable. You can't do that.
0-1,
And
here
now,
it comes.
everyone has those stats.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Are you telling me right now you think Cody Bellinger is 100% better than Frank Thomas?
And here's a
100%
fastball
better.
not
the one
close
is-
as he runs it
I
to
can't say that
2-1
would
now.
be, Babe Ruth.
Well, I
But
kind of wonder if he's not being
I have
as aggressive
trouble
as he
believing.
was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn
Dawson.
you.
And the right fielder is there to make the
defense.
catch, and the inning is over.
Okay, we're going to take this one seriously. Watch the ball.
Leading off the inning, Ernie
I think
Banks.
leading off
And they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for a high fastball. It's bad.
Catfish has the sign. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Get
Into
it,
the
you're not
windup.
ready.
Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled
I
off,
just-
and he's quickly
curveballs
behind
mess me
0-2.
up in this game so bad.
The
I know,
windup
V-Bear,
and the
you're telling
0-2
me.
pitch. Another one sent foul.
I'm okay with
Keep
it. As long as you're
battling, young
tipping
man.
it, you're
3
doing all
foul
right.
balls in a row. He is calibrating
'Cause
that heater and the
you
off
need to get the
speed.
pitch count
Let's
up.
see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And then you need to have
The
throwing
1-2.
balls.
Misses for the second ball.
Good job, Banks.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there.
Yeah,
That was
catfish,
way out of
man.
the zone, but he just kept his
Oh,
hands back
catfish,
enough.
man.
Way
Go
inside
fishing.
with that one. A
Let's go
pretty easy
fishing.
take there.
He's going fishing. Whoop.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left.
Are you kidding me?
He's going to get back, and he'll put this one away on
Oh,
the warning
my
track
God.
for the first out. So
I
the
thought that
bases
was
are
gone.
empty with one man
That was
gone.
Mr. Ernie
And
Banks.
here comes Junior.
What? You tell that dog. I've had enough of him, too.
The
Him and his
windup and the
bull
0-1. Swing and a liner.
Holy
Foul.
shit, Frank Thomas.
Bases are empty,
Calm
one man
down.
out.
Break a hip, man. I get it, Vance. You're telling the dogs who's dominant. You're the big boy. Come on, let's hit a home run. Junior right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
pitch.
2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That is it.
The first is ready. Here's the first offering.
Cabrera.
Slow roller left side. Donaldson charging in on it. Throw to first to get him easily in the
My
side.
brain, when I see a high fastball coming in, it just shoots the stick
Settling
down.
in now, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
So far, I don't hate this pitching. I'm not sure how it works.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, I'm
Seems to be
surprised he went to
working.
that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that
Yes.
spot.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
There and then right up.
There's a swing and a high deep
Joe
drive
Morgan
headed
have
for the
power?
right field.
I thought Joe Morgan was a contact hitter. He has a little bit, I guess. Yeah, it's just quirks. Oh man, they gave him some quirks.
Corner. The 1-2
Nasty 12-6. Good luck, Joe.
is looked at for ball number 2.
Me, I guess. That's a big guy.
High in the air out to center field.
Thank you, Griffey.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out
Say
number 1.
boom, the amazing whale. Whale.
At the plate, Ernie Banks.
Oh, shoot, we got Ernie Banks, too.
First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Griffey Jr. going back on it to the track.
Oh,
but he
God
has
damn
no
it.
chance to make the play. It's
Why
off
didn't
the
he
wall.
catch it?
Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in
See,
there at
that's
third
what annoys
as he
me in this
just
game.
misses a
The
home
lack
run,
of
but settles
urgency.
for the triple. So striding forward now, Tony Gwynn. The fastball here as
Like,
he'll take a
he
look
was
at
only
ball
halfway
one.
through the
1-0.
bases. When you got the ball, how did he beat you?
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Junior. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Leading off for Cooperstown.
At the plate, Gary Carter. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Carter is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport.
Undoubtedly
And it
one of the
doesn't
best
matter
hitters in the
right-handed or
sport.
left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his
He's
hands.
out.
And Cabrera will make the catch to retire this. Leading off the inning,
Who's
Taylor.
my creative player? Taylor Dalton. What stats? Look at the stats. If you want to see your creative player stats, you got to go look in game. Every time you show them outside of a game, it shows them without their add-ons.
Dalton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Catfish steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Morgan takes it in. Throw to
Okay, we're
first
making
in
contact. That's all I
time,
can
and the
ask
leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson, look at this.
Now
Look at
a
this
swing and a miss.
weird
Took
thing
something
they have
off
there. So I
that
need
one, and
to
it's strike 1.
Swing a little later.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung it 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
I said late.
One
Be
out,
late.
nobody on.
Great. Be late. There we go. All you have to, at least 10 to 15 pitches an inning, and you'll get the guy out by the 6th.
Now a swing and a
Look at
miss
that.
here as he's
Something
down
about the
on
high
strikes.
fastball.
So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I will admit,
Here's
though, I
the
am a
first pitch
second
to
time
him.
round hitter.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
What? God damn it.
Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning.
Okay.
Now to the plate, the pitcher,
Okay.
Catfish Hunter.
One of the keys to securing a win, they build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Cabrera.
Cabrera.
In foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. He was off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Now we're doing it. What's up? To a high fastball. Get
The
Griffey
1-2.
out of here and on to the next.
Fouled away.
Pretty.
The 1-2.
And
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that is off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one
he's got a
away.
home run and a double on his way to the cycle.
Sliding into the box, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Didn't I hit him? Ah, the luck of it all. I thought I hit him. Cool, okay. That's actually worse now.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And there's a
Right
fastball
back
well
at
off the plate inside. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Now at plate, Ted Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
It's like the exact same thing that happened last time.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes.
I'm about to warm someone up, Ryan, if you don't get your shit together.
High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And the inning is over.
I got an arm! I have no hits. Holy shit. Okay. 3 runs?
Leading off the inning, Ichiro Suzuki. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ichiro is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side.
God damn it!
But foul.
I don't know how that took off so far.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And
Damn it,
good
Frank
effort
Thomas.
as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first down. Digging in, Andre Dawson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Oh my God.
Check it, and it's 0-1.
No, he knew it was going down there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Carter reaches out for the tag, and there are
Joe
2
Carter
away
just
now.
catch you?
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
He's playing with the bug.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Pulled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
What did you do last time?
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is
when you're playing, you got to remember what your opponent
so
does.
Digging in now, Ernie Banks.
Last time
fly down on his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the
I committed
dish.
to it.
Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Drives it out to deep right center field. On the run is Griffey. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends.
That's okay. We struck.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Morgan. So far, 0 for 1 with a fly out.
Maybe we start hitting him.
Popped him up.
Getting a little welt on this one.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping up now, Ernie Banks. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Yeah, triple and a double. They got multiple people going this cycle.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. And not in time as the run scores. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center
Gary
field.
Carter could have just done that.
And that ends the inning.
Okay, well, they got that back. Time to claw a little bit more.
Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
First offering on its way.
This high or that low.
And it's fouled away. Catfish has the sign. Here he comes 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Liner toward right center.
What in the hell is he doing
Griffey
there?
Jr. is there, and he has it for the first out. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Now at the plate, Taylor Dalton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Behind 0-2 now.
Gee, go check it out.
The next 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 0-2 once more. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Right to him. Morgan's got to play it.
Hey, Vince, man.
So here now is the pitcher. Catfish Hunter flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hunter.
That's popped up. Suzuki comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Griffey Jr.
Right at Griffey.
This is skied into short left center. Suzuki comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Leading off.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Long run for Junior, but this kicks off the wall. He'll get it into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
We got to take a
now,
second.
Ted Williams, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Next will be the Ford Cooperstown. The first baseman.
And the pitch.
Right. Thomas.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. He definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit sharply toward the right side. Dawson is there, and he'll make the catch to.
Guys, we got to put at least 2 this inning. Oh yeah, pitch hitter. Down for that. Let's see. Catfish righty. I need to get on base, man.
Ken Griffey will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
And Griffey.
Left, right, left. Jesus, that's good.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Andre Dawson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ozzie Albies, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And he can't field it cleanly.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it
Now
out.
batting. Shortstop.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this
Finally
one,
hold
they're
up,
going
and
to
it's
have
one
to
I should've
set their
swung at.
sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Another 0-2 coming. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Don't you do it.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Damn it. Okay. Did some damage. Not points-wise, but got some hits. Okay, we'll go. This is
Chris
the best
Sale
probably
enters
still.
to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching.
Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Bernie Banks. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Banks.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit in the air to center field. Griffey waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Oh, man. Need some runs, and we need them now.
Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Before we start the seventh, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Watch the ball.
We're moving along late into this one. It's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Swinging at balls, and I'm letting strikes go. But I got him at 87 pitches.
Catfish
so
has the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way.
What?
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Catfish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Tearing my ass up.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Okay. Great 2-out rally.
Now at the plate, Taylor Dalton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
And the
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Might get him out of here.
The 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Vance.
Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. His eighth.
Damn it all to hell. What are you doing? What are you doing, big
Coming
boy?
to the plate now, Gary Carter. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Gary.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Leading off for
Ready now, Catfish Hunter 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
hit you with this pitching.
And look
Oh, there we go.
That got him. And
Got him.
anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Leading off.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Ken Griffey Jr. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. 1-0 pitch on the way. That misses. 2-0.
What is going on?
Hunter stands at first with 1 out. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Into the box, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Holy Toledo! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams.
He's a hell of an
went for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a
Dawson,
pretty
get
good
it.
fastball.
Dawson,
So
you have to get
I'm
it.
kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
In the gaps, there's nothing I can do.
So coming to the plate, Frank Thomas. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Dylan Betances comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding in, Josh Donaldson. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Go lay in your bed. Okay, let's put Schwarber in there because
Kyle Schwarber will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
7 runs.
Tried
Oh.
to golf at it, but
thought
he
I was
missed
home.
strike 1. Next
both
pitch here
picked
will be
Coors
number
Field.
100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see
Oh,
a
shoot.
complete game. He's certainly
Hey.
on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Okay, Ichiro must win. So he has
Stepping in,
to start.
Ichiro Suzuki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And
Of
this
course
pitch
he
is right
does.
down the middle, strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Okay, it's working so far. As expected.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Here now the 2-2.
Okay, and then that shitty curveball.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9.
Ghost. You okay? Get. You okay? Sorry guys, it's over.